in one of my favorite states to talk about, as you know, liberal wackadoodle California, city of Compton. The very liberal governor has asked the Attorney General to look at why gas prices are absolutely skyrocketing in California right now. $5 and change, some nearing $6 a gallon. Remind you, I will, of 2008 when gas prices were $150 a barrel. It pushed prices in California to over $4. Some places close to $4. Other places matched $4. Florida never quite got to $4. I think it got close though. I think maybe it did. I don't remember, but I don't think it did. But it was still very, very high. You know, $3.89 a gallon or something. It was still ridiculous. We don't have $150 barrel gas prices right now. Matter of fact, they're fairly reasonable. So what's happening? The Attorney General has been asked by the governor, look into this. Why are gas prices so high? But there's a mysterious surcharge. Don't look into that. Everything you can look at, but don't look into that. Why? Because that's the government's greasy, grimy hands getting its fees out of the gas. That's what they're doing. Don't look at the surcharge. That increase. Don't look at that. Look at other reasons why we might have high gas prices. Now, I want to tell you this. The guy on Twitter I've been telling you all about, John, John, Here to Help, HERETOHELP. John, Here to Help. All one word. He's got a pig face icon, little piggy. He's the one that said before the Las Vegas shootings, warning, false flags about to happen in Vegas. If you see 2 or 3 black vans, stay away, blah, 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 blah. And then it happened. Many, many months and months and months, maybe a year or whatever, so later, after the event, John makes himself noticed on Twitter. Someone asks him, hey, John, the guy that warned us on the QAnon boards signed it, dash John. Is that you? Replies back, smiley face. Okay? That John. This guy just recently said it, and I thought that I think I just talked a little bit about this in a video recently. That the California wildfires, oh, they lost funding, federal funding, they're going to start fires again. QAnon had mentioned this. John Here to Help's been talking about the gas prices and the fires and stuff in California, and this whole thing with the UN peacekeepers, these people across the border wanting to push certain people across our border from Mexico to then take over parts of our government, and like he had a little quick story about it he posted. But one of the things he said was you're going to start to see this all has to do with the confinement and holding of people, stopping them from moving around, like locking them down. And he said it's going to start, you'll see with the wildfire, with the fires, then you're going to see this, then the power companies, they're going to ration this, they're going to start with high gas prices, and then they're going to ration it. So, very, very recently, these insane high gas prices show up in California. Again, we're not at $150 a barrel. We're way under. We're under 100. What's happening over there? Oh well, John Here to Help may have had something to say. So after high gas prices, he'd mentioned they're going to be shortages. They're going to be rationing it to stop you from moving around. And I'm going to keep saying this. I've been begging you people who live there, find a way to get the hell out of California. California. Get out of California. I said it's not going to get any better before it gets worse. It's going to get worse. Donald Trump may have to step in and do something if he can. But we already have the high gas prices right now. They did show a sign on this article I was looking at that showed $6 a gallon. Whatever. Maybe it's high fives everywhere else. It doesn't matter. It's insane. And if what John Here to Help says is going to happen, get ready for gas rationing coming soon. And I've also heard recently, there's another power company in California, not just PG&E, who said, oh yeah, we like PG&E's idea so much of shutting people's power down in advance for the sake of hoping not have any fires happen. We may do the same thing too. Well, wait a minute, because they did it, and then we had 5 or 6 fires start all simultaneously. As I've mentioned, SGT report, his video showed, through weather radar and satellite imagery, 5 explosions, hundreds of miles apart, all in California where a bunch of these fires were at. And that's when the fires started. And the weather radar and satellite imagery shows these explosions pretty much simultaneously. Boom, fire start. I'm not sure about you, but if I'm living in a state where it's possible some entity is starting fires that can come to me and burn my whole family down, that's probably reason enough for me to get the F out of there. If they start raising gas prices over $4 a gallon, I'm out of there. Oh, it's already over $5. Okay, I'm really out of there. If they start rationing gas, what are you going to do? How are you going to get out of there? How are you going to get out if they start rationing gas? Oh, you can't. That's only for local business. You can't, you know. Where are you going, sir? Oh, you're only allowed this many gallons. Oh. Well, I'm trying to get the F out of the state. Because here's the other thing. You're a communist, liberal Democrat that runs California, the whole group of them. You see the writing on the wall, as I did to the video just the other day. Donald Trump is pulled in more millions of dollars, more than the top 4 Democrats combined that are running against him for the election, for the presidency. Excuse me? Liberal Democrat California? All 4 of these contenders combined have not produced enough income for their campaigns as compared to Donald Trump. Yeah, that's correct. Let that one sink in. Swallow that pill for a second. So again, you're a liberal, crazy Democrat running California. They're a group of these Democrats. You know, you don't wonder. You already know the writings on the wall. We're in deep, deep trouble. Schiff's in trouble. Pelosi's in trouble. All of them. They're all in trouble. We're in big trouble. And our tax base is dwindling. Trump's shutting us down left and right. He's finding all this federal funding that we've squabbled and funneled back to the DNC. That's stopping. The drugs coming across the border, that's been cut big time down because of what he's doing with his wall. Everywhere we look, our funding's deteriorating. We only have the taxpayer sucker in California left, which we do income tax you to death in California too, state and federal. We don't want these people leaving. We need that money. We need that tax revenue for our whole democratic slavery system in California run by the Democrats. And we don't want you leaving. We need your money. So how do we get you to stay? Ration gas? Make it too expensive? I don't know. You can't leave the state if they're rationing gas now, can you? Are you going to fly out? Or maybe you can fly out. What about all your belongings? How is it going to get out? How are you going to get the movers to get your stuff out? You can't. They're having their gas ration too. They can't bring it to you. You see this? If this happens, I'm just trying to let you know that there's a possibility of this happening. And when Johnheretohelp said it, it's like, whoa, okay, I appreciate what that guy says. He really seems to be an insider. He's given some information in advance that has panned out. He claims, and again, watch his videos, his interviews. He's already claimed, we have FBI agents talking about these false flag shootings and the Boston Marathon bombing that happened. We've got them on tape, recorded, about what they're going to do on that event before it happened. So, this guy's made some hellacious claims, and then General Flynn follows him on Twitter. Dink, followed. New followers. Oh, General Flynn. Do you think for 1 second General Flynn is going to follow some wackadoodle who's making stuff up? Absolutely not. He knows. If General Flynn is following somebody that's making claims like this, I think I'm going to go ahead and follow him too. And I have been following him for quite a while right now. All 3 of his interviews I've heard so far with that lady named Santa surfing. And he's got some incredible things to say. But not too long ago, he talked about California, what their plans were going to be. Hike up the gas prices first, then it's going to go to rationing. And he said this before the gas prices were getting insane. They're now insane. All I'm saying is, are we about to ration over there? And if they ration, how does that affect you and your family? If you live in California. Again, I'd be trying to find a way to get the hell out. If you're in a situation, well, Joe, I'm in, I work for Silicon Valley or, somewhere in there, or whatever your job is. Joe, I make a really good living. Dude, if I left right now, I don't know where I would go. So in other words, you're a slave. You're a slave with a boat anchor attached to your leg that you didn't even know was there. And as soon as you try to get that boat going in a different direction, now I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, whoa, it's not going anywhere, man. Whoa. What the hell's going on? I thought this boat had ludicrous mode like a Tesla. What the? Nope. No, I guess not. Oh, holy crap, there's a boat anchor. I never even knew it had one. It was secret. It's secreted under the boat. It is hidden. Oh my God, I can't leave. The day when you say to yourself, oh my God, I can't leave, that's when it's too late. Could you imagine being stuck there, gas rationing, can't leave, and they're still, whoever's doing these fires is still doing fires. You're trapped, and they're lighting fires all around you. All around you are suspicious fires, worn out forests, worn out forests. Went to a football game, I was very nervous. False flag happens. Is it gonna be here with me? And I find it kind of funny, and I find it kind of sad that you're stuck in California. And I got nothing for you. What am I gonna do? I don't have a business that let me hire you. Come on, guys, I'll hire a couple of you. I don't have nothing. I do my YouTube videos, I do my Patreon, I still have a day job part-time, and again, that's getting closer and closer to fading away. You know, I can't get you out of there myself, you know, so anyways, just heads up, you know, take care.